What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lakea. Before we get into the video, I want to start by saying thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. We are currently at, I think, like 905 subscribers, so that's actually super duper big. In honor of my new subscribers, I wanted to go ahead and film a Q&A. So I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. I'm gonna do my makeup while I answer some questions and you guys get to know me. I just found random questions online because I feel like I've done Q&As in the past and people don't really ask questions. Like, nobody really knows me, so it's like, why are they gonna ask me questions, right? And then also you tend to get questions from people and it's like, why are you asking me this? So I wanted to just kind of keep it simple, find my own questions and just go from there. These questions are completely random. I feel like answering them is gonna kind of like bring you guys closer to me, if that makes sense. Like, it's gonna kind of give you guys that bond, that vibe. You guys are gonna feel like you guys know me, and that's what we want, okay? First things first, my name is Lakea. Simone is my middle name, so I like to go by Lakea Simone now on all of my social media platforms. I just feel like it's grown. I feel like it's mature. Why did I start YouTube? Okay, I've been on YouTube for a very long time. A lot of people may not know this about me, but I started YouTube back in 2016. This is when YouTube was like hype. This is when it had like all the people on there doing like tags, doing challenges, just doing a whole bunch of stuff. I feel like that was like a YouTube era that just like, I don't know if we're gonna get it back. It would be nice to get it back, but I don't know if we're gonna get it back because nowadays everybody's just into like, you know, like the luxury stuff and, you know, vlogging and stuff like that. But like, I want to go back to like the challenges and things, but not fake challenges, because fake challenges are just weird. But that wasn't even the question. The question was, why did I start YouTube? I started YouTube because I always felt like I had a personality that needed to be shown. So I followed people like Hey Paris and Latoya Forever, Cosmoholics Anonymous. These are all people from Toronto. I don't think I told you guys I was from Toronto. So these people are all from Toronto and I seen them and I feel like I was just like super inspired by like just like the way that they were on camera. It wasn't more for like the success that came out of YouTube. It was more for just like the fact that they could be themselves. People truly messed with them. So I felt like I wanted to get out there. And for me, YouTube was that. I haven't done my eyebrows in so long and I feel like it's so hard to do them if they're not done, if that makes sense. All right, anyways, next question. Who is your favorite celebrity? So everybody who knows me, everybody and their mom knows that my favorite celebrity will always and forever be Miss Robin Fenty, okay? I literally tell my daughter that that is her aunt. Call me delusional. I mean, it's not really delusional because that's never going to be the case because we're not related. But like, no. She'll literally hear her on the radio and be like, oh, that's auntie. She'll be like, why haven't I met auntie? Like, when am I going to meet auntie? And like, sometimes I just feel so bad because, girl, what are you doing? But at the same time, it's like, I'm too deep. Like, I can't come out of it. The only thing I hope and wish to come out of this situation is I meet her one day and I tell her, she thinks it's funny and she goes along with it too. What is your biggest fear? I am afraid of the dark. The dark does something to me. It's not really like a, oh my gosh, something's gonna get me in the dark. It's not like that. It's more of like, I can't see where I'm going. I hate pitch blackness. Like, if it's pitch black, I can't see where I'm going. That's a problem. When it comes to like haunted houses and stuff, it's not really like the people that scare me in the haunted houses. It's more of the fact that if it's like pitch black and I can't see where I'm walking and I feel like I'm going to bump into something, that's what I'm afraid of. For me, I don't like it. And I can sleep in the dark perfectly fine, but I can also sleep in the light just as fine. You know, like, it's not, I'm not one of those people who need it to be pitch black to sleep. I don't mind if the lights are on. We can leave them on. We can leave them on. All right, next question. If you could go back to any age or year, what would you choose? I feel like as a child or as a teenager, you don't really appreciate your years because you're just so fixated on trying to be an adult, and I don't understand why. Adulting is super duper ghetto. If you look up the definition of adulting, the word ghetto is in it, okay? You don't have to believe me. You can look it up yourself. I would go back to 16 and I would love me so much more, you know? Because I feel like, you know, when you're a teenager, you're going through so much. Why is your life so stressful? It's not. You haven't even touched stress yet, okay? So 2016 for me is the year I would go back to. I mean, not 2016, sorry. What is your idea of a perfect day? My idea of a perfect day, honestly and truly, would just literally be doing whatever the hell I want. And honestly, that could change depending on my mood. I just want to like be able to go somewhere freely without having to worry just about anything. I know the things that make me happy, so like I would just like do those things from start to finish with no worries. When you swim, what kind of question is this? Like now I'm thinking about the questions that I asked myself, and it's like, girl, can I swim? No, I cannot swim to save my life. However, I do want to learn. How many kids do you have or want? I have 2 kids, 2 daughters. One is 6 and the other is 2. And they're so lovely. Oh my gosh. When I was a kid, I used to want a lot of kids. Obviously, I feel like as a kid, you're just like, you know, like I want 10 kids. But now after having 2, I think 2 might be the number. I don't know. I did want a little boy for like the longest time. I just feel like it would just be perfect to have like a son, and that's like that's it. I'm done. My perfect little happy family. But if that doesn't happen, I'm perfectly fine. 2 or 3. 2 or 3 is what I want. 2 is what I have. So would you rather live in the city or countryside? I feel like long term I would love to live in the country. I feel like if you asked me that last year, that would have been my thing too. But right now, with where I am in life, or like the way that I feel like I want to progress and grow, I think I want to stay in the city. Any of my friends see this video, they're gonna be like so happy, because for the longest time I'm like, I'm moving to New Brunswick. Like me and my family, we're moving to New Brunswick, and that's where we're gonna live. But I just feel like personally, with the journey that I'm on right now, I feel like it's important for me to stay where, you know, I know people and I have support. And if I was to go do that, I would have nada. And I don't know, it could probably like, you know, just deter me in so many different ways. The other thing about it though is like a lot of times I feel like we have to do these things in order for us to grow. So it's like, it's kind of bittersweet. But I think for right now where I'm at in life, I would love to stay in the city. But ultimately, like once I've figured out everything, once I've had all my businesses, once I've made enough money, the countryside is where I will reside. While I try to do my eyeliner, the next question is, are you an introvert? Or I'm gonna have to do this off camera because I can't. I was just moving and my vase broke. Like, I'm so irritated. My vase is broken. No more pampas grass for now. So the question was, are you an introvert or an extrovert? I am an introvert, super duper introvert. I like to be to myself. I like to not really go out, but at the same time I do. So I'm like an introverted extrovert or an extroverted introvert, whatever you want to call it. That is me. It just depends, time and place, and also people. Okay, I'm very strategic. Would you rather fly or read minds? Girl, I would rather read minds because I am an overthinker and I'm super duper anxious, and I just always want to know what somebody thinks of me. So if I could read minds, that would be literally perfect, because I wouldn't have to just go through all of that turmoil and, you know, all of that extra stuff when I can just be like, all right, I already know. I'm just rushing through this now because I was supposed to be done already. All right, so what is your favorite time of the day? My favorite time of the day midday. I think I like midday because I'm not a morning person. I think when it comes to like around anywhere between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m., that's where you can find me living my best life. I've actually been trying to like trick myself into becoming a morning person, so yeah. Your favorite thing to eat for breakfast? Guys, I will forever love French toast. Like that is literally, French toast is literally the best thing you could ever eat. Like it's just so good. There's just something about French toast. It's just, yeah. I definitely overlined a little bit crazy today, but it is what it is. Next, would you get a BBL? And what are your thoughts on surgery? I get a BBL? No, because I am terrified of certain types of surgery. When it comes to surgery though, like I would get surgery, like for instance, my boobies. I'm actually supposed to be getting a reduction. So that is something I would love to do. And I've been wanting to do it for a very long time. But when it comes to like invasive surgeries, such as like BBLs, mommy makeovers and stuff like that, I'm terrified, okay? Like scared. But to each his own. Like I have nothing against surgery. It's just I couldn't do it. Describe your style. So if I was to describe my style, honestly, I don't even know how to describe my style. I feel like I'm very, hold on, I actually don't know how to describe my style. Like I'm not very chic. I don't think I'm very chic. Maybe I'm like chic mixed with like street a bit, but then I love goth, so there's that too. I just dress however I want to dress, and I just try to style my pieces however I like to style my pieces. And whatever works for me, works for me. I just feel like as of lately, especially because I am getting older, I've been just trying to really understand what looks good on me and how to like dress up certain things. Like to me, it's not about the pieces. To me, it's about how you wear the pieces. You feel me? I did not put these lashes on the same. Like one lash looks so weird. Oh my gosh. Next question is cleaning or cooking. What would you rather? It depends, okay? Because I actually like cleaning. I enjoy cleaning when I'm cleaning by myself and nobody's in my way. When it comes to cooking, I like to cook depending on what it is. I don't like to just cook. It has to be something that I really want to eat, something that I enjoy, and I need to be cooking by myself. Like I don't want anybody in the kitchen with me. But if we're gonna pick one, why did this side curl up the way the other side is curled? Oh my gosh. If we're gonna pick one, I think I'm gonna pick cleaning. Because, I don't know, I like to just play my music and just clean. It just feels so nice, you know? The last question is, what advice would you give your younger self? I feel like to my younger self, I would tell her, you know, don't rush, don't give up. And I would also say like, don't settle. Don't settle. If you think something is for you in the moment, don't settle. Like there's always going to be something more. There's always going to be something better. And I feel like it's important to just know that even if it's not working out for you right now, it will always work out. It will always work out. Don't stress. Just live life drama free. Be yourself. And yeah. Well, that was all the questions that I had for you guys today. I would thank you guys so much for tuning in to my video. Once again, I do want to thank you guys so much for subscribing and, you know, following me. And you guys will definitely be seeing more of me. Period.